If you want to get ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls, join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.
Resist, make it.
Hey, Jason. Yeah. Hey, man. I just want to talk about what's going on here, bro.
Yeah, of course. Hey, I actually prepared this because I was like, dude, this girl's messaging me. I'm like, I'm scared she's gonna.
Just step over this?
Yeah, of course,
Appreciate
of course.
it, man.
But I was like telling her, I'm like, dude, I don't want you to like have some like weirdo over there, especially because like I'm like. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm sitting here like, this isn't, I'm not a gross guy.
Right.
And I'm like,
you're only 24, right?
Yeah,
man, you got your whole life ahead of you.
And I'm like, I'm like sitting here and I was like fighting with God and I'm like, I was like, oh dude, I know like, I know going is wrong, but then at the same time I'm like, well, what if she has some like weird way to show up?
Right.
And
Yeah, no, we all have.
Nobody like
Yeah.
younger.
So this was like the first time.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm sitting here, I was like, I don't want it to be a trap, but I'm like, I don't know what to like do, because I'm like, if I show up, like, what the even do about that?
Yeah.
And yeah, I just like, I got here, I'm like, dude, this just feels weird.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. I mean, no, I understand. I mean, you're ex-military, right?
I am.
Well, I appreciate your service.
Dude,
And I can tell you want to serve the country and protect people and all that stuff. I mean,
can I have a hug?
Yeah.
I know this is weird.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. No, people need it nowadays.
No, I'm going. Can I talk? Like, can we sit down and talk?
Yeah, man.
Sorry, I just like.
Just know we don't have to, but yeah, dude, I'm happy to, man. I really.
No, I'm I guess like I just went through a breakup and I've been taking it really badly.
When'd you break up?
Over like 2 months ago.
Oh.
Well, kind of. She's been stringing me along.
So it's y'all have broken up, but y'all are still kind of talking.
Yeah, and like I finally blocked her on everything, and I was like, I've been like torn and like frustrated with myself because I feel like I haven't done enough.
Yeah. Well, dude, you're 24. I promise you. So when I was 24, I went through a whole thing. I was dating a girl for 4 years, and we were just off and on. And you know, we get into a mode where she would go crazy, but I would beat myself up and think about what could I have done better. Yeah. But you know, sometimes, man, you know, it's like putting together, you know, a house in Florida after a massive hurricane. You can try, but it's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're young. I mean, it's not like I know we get in the mode when we're younger, like, oh, it's marriage or bust, right? But, dude, I wouldn't worry about it.
No, and I mean, obviously, like you saw, like I blocked that one girl on like everything. She reaches out to me on Telegram.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
why did you block her?
Because I didn't want. I felt disgusted after what I did because I like acted out in a sense that's just like is really unusual to me, and I wanted to kill myself. And
jeez, don't do that, bud.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, how old is this girl supposedly?
Well, so when I met her on Blue Sky, it said 31, so I assumed that, you know, maybe she's lying, but I was like, I don't know. But I asked her, and she's like, oh, I'm 13. Well, I'm talking to this chick named Emily right now, and she's an OnlyFans model.
Yeah.
But she likes to role play as like younger, and I'm like, okay, I've done the whole age play thing before, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm more of a caregiver kind of person. But
got it. So Blue Sky. I mean, what's that app like?
it's Twitter.
Twitter for more. Twitter for a different political group than Elon's crazy bud.
Which is why I kind of like I kind of quit using it for like a while, and she messaged me on there, and I was like, okay, I'll accept the message. She asked me to add her other places. I did, and
then, so what apps do people? Because I know on Blue Sky you can't send photos, right?
no, you cannot.
So what apps have people brought you on to talk about?
Instagram. Pretty much that's it. Instagram.
Okay.
I'm blocked there now, which I was actually kind of happy that I got banned off of there.
Oh, she actually got nuked off Instagram.
Yeah, and I was fine with that because to me that was like a wake up call that like I should not go down this path because I'm a better person.
What path do you think that you got carried away on?
I think I was just lost in my emotions with like, and I was like, I started just like taking any female attention I would get.
Yeah. Those 6 months after a breakup are the most vulnerable.
And so like after I got banned off there, I started putting like minors do not interact on every page I have. I was like, I don't care. I don't want this. I'm kind of, I guess like I just realized that I didn't want to become my mom,
If you don't want to talk about that, but I think it would explain a lot.
Yeah. My parents have been divorced for a while now, but when I was younger, my mom and her boyfriend, they used to do things to me when I was younger, and so I was reenacting with a pillow.
Oh.
And, I told my dad, my mom, and then got divorced, and so like I barely like lived with my mom.
Yeah.
Like I just like that's why I said like I'm so torn. Like I want to be like a good caretaker, but like I also at the same time, go ahead.
Yeah. So when you say caretaker, like what do you mean by caretaker?
Like
means it's just why that's why.
I wanna make sure everybody's happy.
Okay.
I quite literally like I spend money on people like that I probably shouldn't have.
Well, I mean caretaker in like this sense for this area.
She was telling me, she's like, oh, I'm home alone, my mom, and she told me she was like talking to other guys. So I'm like, okay, well, here's my chance, I guess, to like kind of like step it up, redeem myself for what I did before, and basically just like I was trying to tell her like I'm just movies, like of course, like I was kind of expecting it to be a Chris Hansen kind of thing. I was like sitting here, I'm like, I don't know, this just feels off, and so I'm like, what wouldn't Chris Hansen like have somebody do? And I was like, because like I don't want to get in trouble just for like trying to take care of somebody.
Dude, you're 24, man. I know who Chris Hansen is, obviously. I mean, who doesn't? But I don't think some internet who and with someone with good intentions should just have the world should just have have a bomb come down on them and have their whole world destroyed just because it's.
I swear I've seen you somewhere before.
I don't know. Some people might have posted it, but I'm not here to put people on blast or blast everyone. You know what I'm saying? And really don't do that type of stuff.
Yeah, I get it.
But so in your mind, you basically wanted to step up and protect this kid.
Yeah, and I actually wanted to call my friend Jasper. She's 18.
Okay.
And she's like a really good moral person. And I told her I was heading over here, and I wanted to ask her, like, to maybe like call and like just be like my visual eyes for like hey, nothing bad is going to happen.
What did Jasper think about this?
I just told her I was going to meet a friend that I would feel comfortable if I could call her.
Okay. Did Jasper know her age?
No.
Okay. Were you going to tell Jasper her age?
Probably not, because I don't want to seem like a weirdo, but Jasper also knows, like, I do, like, take care of people. Just, like, since like, I got divorced, like...
You were married? Jeez, bud, what have you've been through everything, man.
I don't even want to tell you how, like, scary it is walking in a parking lot for me. I got hit by a truck when I was in the Marine Corps.
Oh.
I've been trying to, like, do get over the mental health stuff that came with that.
Yeah, no kidding.
I guess, like,
so, wow. Okay, been through a lot.
I could tell you, like, everything, but I don't know.
Well, do you think? No, I think context is important, man. I think I think people just paint themselves, or I think what happens when people kind of don't. And you don't mean I'm Gordon, by the way, but it really adds context because there's a phrase: if you're in the middle of the desert, there's 1,000 different ways you could have got there, right? There's some people who are just like you said, that would just be or a kidnapper or whatever. I obviously don't think you're that. I wouldn't be talking to you if I thought you were that.
No, and I was like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, there's weird people on the internet.
Yeah.
And like, I tried telling her, I don't know, like, I'm sure, like, because like she's not a real person, right? So like,
yeah, you're being honest with me. Yeah, I know, right?
And so like, I told her, I was like, please stay off of Telegram. There's like nothing good happens on Telegram.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that. So is Telegram like mostly groups or individuals or both, or
both? And like usually like people use it if like they like can't reach out to people anywhere else. It's kind of like WhatsApp. Like it's the same reason I don't use WhatsApp.
Oh, it's like the misfit camp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And yeah, so like she's like, oh well, I was like, I can't talk to you on anything else. And she's like, oh, what about Telegram? I'm like, okay, I'll download it again. Mm-hmm. And so I downloaded it again and I added her. But yeah, I was telling her, like, stay off of Telegram because all it's gonna happen is you're gonna get like a bunch of like guys asking you to do like really weird.
How would you describe the people on Telegram?
They're all over the place. When my girlfriend and I were together, we would like. I have low self-esteem, so like I would let my girlfriend like sleep around, whatever.
Just to have her attention still and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Still. How that ended up ending is she ended up meeting somebody that was a little closer because we were in a long distance relationship, and I've only gotten to meet her twice in my life.
Sure.
And she met somebody that was closer, and she stopped talking to me like that. But then she kept, she'll like call me every once in a while. And she'll like twerk or like show, or or like flash me. She's like trying to keep me interested.
Right.
And I'm just like, you've hurt me to the point where like I am kind of lost with myself.
Dude, yeah. When there's no like blatant just transaction sucks, dude.
I'm actually a demi. Like if I don't feel an emotional bond with you, like I'm not getting it up. And it's been hard because like my ex-girlfriend, she called me she would be mean to me, and I just like wouldn't be in the mood to like do anything.
Because it's like a girlfriend or wife is supposed to be your sanctuary, and if they're if they're in your corner just making stuff difficult, if they're making that corner messy, I mean, dude, it's just not the right person for you. I mean, I'll say this, like I'm a little bit older than you. You'll know when it's the right one because everything will just make sense. It'll be like, I'm like a year into this relationship and I'm like, wait, we haven't fought, we haven't argued yet. I mean, we've had disagreements, but it's like we don't, like, you'll just know, dude. Like, well, once you feel, you'll know, man. But you're still young.
Yeah, I guess like the reason you do stuff like this is I guess to kind of like get where everyone's mindset is, but I'm the oldest of 9.
Yeah.
I grew up in Ohio.
I am so sorry for your...
No, it's okay.
What a dump.
I already told you what happened when I was really young.
Yeah.
And it kind of like it set me like really in life where like I went to a lot of therapy to like get better. And like just when I was younger, like, you know, like I don't think any like 5-year-old kid should be on their pillow and like, you know, thinking those things.
Not at all. Yeah.
And so my I guess I brought up the whole like being in a fight with God thing, but when I was in Ohio, I was in middle school. I signed into a program called Akron Early College, where I just go to college instead of high school.
Yeah, you get credits early. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just walking on Akron
okay.
Akron University's campus
Cool.
and taking classes. It was great. And that's when I became a Christian and started, you know, converting. And my dad still made me go visit my mom, even though he knew the things that she had done to me when I was younger. And I still had to go visit her. And my mom like had beaten me to the point where I had to go to the emergency room with my Bible because she said, "No worries, your God will protect you." And she told me I had to hate, you know, gay people. And eventually, fast forward, I ended up becoming a youth pastor.
Oh, good.
And my mom just kept abusing me more. And it got to the point where my dad said I don't have to go over there anymore. Well, I signed up to go to the Marine Corps and get out of there. I was still dating, well, now she's my ex-wife, but I've been dating her, you know, I was started dating her as a junior, and she was a sophomore. So I started dating her, and we got married in 2020 or 2021.
Yeah.
I don't know. 2020, right before I came to Virginia as a Marine. We got married down there, so that way she could escape her mom, who was abusive. But I guess I have a problem where people will tell me that I need to act a certain way, and I end up acting that certain way. So, like, for instance, like, my mom told me I had to hate gay people, so I went and, like, hated gay people. Like, I absolutely hated them.
Without even understanding why or what you were doing. Yeah.
And that's actually why I ended up going, okay, if I'm a Christian, I have to hate gay people.
Right.
Reading, I'm like, okay, I actually don't. My mom was lying to me.
Right.
I tried to get custody of all my siblings because my mom still does those things. And most of my siblings have left except for my sister Sophie, Seth, and Tobias.
Yeah.
And the reason why my sister Sophie stays is because she sees my mom abusing them and she kind of wants to protect them. And so I was trying to fight for custody of them, and my mom decided to accuse me of my sister Sophie. And my sister Sophie told my dad that wasn't true, but my mom went and spread it all to my mom's side of the So now I'm torn where my sister that lives with my mom, we'll message every once in a while. But the only siblings I'm talking to is my 2 step siblings and my sister, and I can't talk to my brother Seth anymore.
Is it like a court order thing, or is that just like a family?
Family thing, yeah. They every once in a while they'll sneak away to my dad's house and they'll call me, but my mom told me she's like, yeah. And
how old is Sophie anyway?
Okay, let's see. I'm 24. My sister Rosanna, my brother Liam. He's 5 years younger than me, so he's 19. Then it goes my sister Sophie, which I think is like a year or 2 younger than him. I think she's 18 now.
Okay.
So because I know she can move out of the house, but she hasn't yet. But she accused me of doing this when I didn't live, like, so I lived in East Sparta during the time.
Yeah.
Which is about 2.5 hours south of Akron.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have a room at my mom's house. The paper my mom wrote up, like, you know, like the statement didn't make sense. I'm like, I was like, I didn't even like see you for those 2 years that you're claiming I did this.
Yeah, you magically were 3 hours away while simultaneously.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's where like my sister was like, no, it wasn't him. She was like, I was too young to remember who it was, but I know it wasn't Jason. I was like, it probably was my mom is, he's actually, he actually is gay and has a boyfriend right now, but, yeah, my mom's still friends with him, and like she like refuses to throw him under the bus at all.
So I can see where your protective side comes from with stuff like this. You mentioned that, you know, you kind of wanted to, and it seems like a lot of things is you feel like you mess up, and then you go out of your way to redeem yourself to like, you know, with your sister in custody and stuff like that. You probably felt like you let them down because you were the oldest and this is all happening to them.
Yeah.
So it seems like you are going to take custody of them because you feel like whatever shortcomings you felt like were your fault, you're gonna overcome that, and you're gonna make right by that by adopting them or whatever.
And during the time I had my girlfriend that was supporting me, and she was actually going to move in with me this January. And she was going to start school at Mary Washington. I was excited for that, but you know, this all happened, so it's just kind of been
kind of a gut punch.
Yeah, and so I was excited because like she's gotten along with my siblings really well, and like we all play like Fortnite.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, I was happy because I was like, with my dad's like permission, because like my dad has 50-50 custody of my siblings, so they're supposed to spend both times. My mom like grounds my brother Seth every time he goes over. He goes, "I'm taking away your Xbox." I guess, yeah, I just like I feel like I stumble every time I try to do good.
Right, like you try to climb the mountain, but you climb too fast, then you end up falling, and you're like, "What? Not want to do this." So you mentioned something was acted out with what's this girl's name?
I don't know.
It
was like Bua or something like on the username.
Got it. Just call her.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So basically, what I did is like, I was sitting there and I'm like, this has to be a fake person. I'm gonna prove it now. And so I said, and I was like, okay, cool. Like this is gonna prove like she's a fake person. They're gonna go, haha, you're going to jail for this.
Yeah.
Like, and that's and it didn't happen. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is a real person. And that's where like I ended up like just go ahead and like blocked her. I was like, okay, well I did that. I can't show my face to somebody that I, you know, just basically assaulted.
Right.
You know, even though I think she said yes, but I was like, it still felt gross to me. And then like I finally like checked Telegram because that's what Emily talks to me on. And I'm like, okay, yeah. She's like, oh, I'm home. My mom's gone. I'm like, how many is your mom? Like, tomorrow afternoon. I was like, you're not inviting like any other guys over, right? Like I'm sure like you heard what I said.
Yeah.
And so that's where I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I want to warn people. So I have a TikTok, or not TikTok. Well, I do have a TikTok, but I have a Twitch, and ironically, my whole Twitch is like warning people about like, you know,
internet safety. Yeah.
So I stream a bunch of games. I stream with my little brother.
Nice.
I warn them about. I work in a cybersecurity field, so like I warn them about like, you know, like, hey, if you know somebody's like telling you that they're going to, you know, give you this in exchange for this, it doesn't even have to be anything.
Yeah.
Then like it, you know, it's probably bad, or like.
So I wanted to kind of bring that up. You mentioned the people on Telegram, and you know, I hear exchanging, and obviously I know, you know, you didn't explicitly just mention Telegram just now with that, but you said that people on Telegram go haywire and all this. Just curious, what language are these groups usually in on Telegram?
English.
Okay. I guess how do the things they post in the group, like how does it make you feel?
I mean, so I'm mostly was in swinger groups,
Okay.
stuff like that. So it'd be mostly like, just people just saying, oh, they're so hot, whatever. Or because it's like blocked, in Virginia, like I would use that to like read doji or hentai or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I would just scroll there and read it.
Were there bad apples you've come across on Telegram that were just out of bounds with some stuff?
Yeah, I had a guy that was down here trying to ask me what my address was to meet, like to link up with my girlfriend when she was going to come down for Christmas, and he was telling me, he's like, oh, in front of you, all this stuff, and I'm like, that's not really what I'm into.
Yeah, right.
That's not what what we do, and but yeah, there's definitely like, to be honest, Telegram is one of those apps like I wouldn't mind if they just
done away with it, kind of like
like WhatsApp.
Yeah. I know there's one some years ago called a Wicker that they just kind
Never
of
heard of it.
yeah, it's kind of similar stuff. Are you familiar with I see a lot of people on Blue Sky posting about like Session and Teleguard.
I don't know what those are.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what those are. What I've kind of been doing to make sure I am talking to adults. There's an app called FET. It's just FET, but you have to pay to get in, and you have to verify. And if somebody even if they verify, if they seem off, if you report them, their whole account gets shut down.
Oh, good.
Actually, that's where I met Emily, was on there. But I got told by my friends that I should talk to Emily because I work 12 hours a day and I work in a building. I can't have my phone.
Yes,
she
yes.
gets very upset and says I don't care about her.
So you're working near DC?
No, I work on Quantico.
Okay. So are you like a contractor or something?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
What really sucks right now is because of the government shutdown, our funding ran out. So I'm going to work and not getting paid.
So do you work for a private contractor or are you just government?
Private contract for the government.
Got it. Yeah. No, I have a friend. He doesn't live too far from here. He lives over actually in Stafford County, just kind of like you do. And same situation, but he bounces around between public and private sector. But it's a whole thing. It's they call it the swamp, but not saying I necessarily agree with that, but that's just the blanket term for it. But I see. So would you say that you're like a protector of kids?
I want to be.
Okay.
But I prefer to do it when I have a female counterpart that's
on board with that.
On board with me and understands I don't really know what to say, but I just that's kind of what Jasper is supposed to be. I call her. We talk for 8 hours a day. And she's a really good friend. But I want to have a female counterpart that understands. If I could, I would I wanted to start an orphanage when I was younger.
Well,
not necessarily an orphanage, but I don't know. I feel like life is about a lot of checks and balances, and having a female counterpart is one of my checks and balances.
100%. It's there's a whole thing that, have you heard of MGTOW, men going their own way?
No, I've never.
It's a whole movement where people are they take this red pill and they're like, I don't need no one. But it's look, I get it. You don't want a woman to walk all over you, but I mean, are you still Christian?
I am, and I've been trying to get back into going to church and reading, because
Shit, you're working 12 hours a day. It's human not to. I mean, it's just
I used to work Sundays, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
But I want to get back into it, and the problem was after my wife and I divorced, and this is a while back. After we divorced, and she still talks to me. We talk all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She also left me for a guy down here.
I'm so sorry.
She left me because I still wanted to become a youth pastor, and she wanted to go out drinking. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't.
Same, straight edge.
One, I don't know. I'm not in control. Also, like, I kind of feel weird. So I also feel weird because I've been taking like testosterone supplements and I'm trying to like work out, but like I feel like I don't want to say like I act weird on them, but like
Does it get your...
yes, and it's like really weird for me because like I'm just like it's a weird feeling for me because like I've always been a high like person, but
Yeah.
I've never been a like oh yeah
Yeah.
and
How often do you take TRT supplements?
they're it's from InnoSup, so it's like one's for like blood flow, one's for like testosterone, whatever. You're supposed to take them every day.
Okay.
Um,
How long have you been taking them for?
I just started. So I just finished my 1 month. I originally took them a while back, but for a while, but I like felt like I don't want to say it got mean, but like I felt like I got more frustrated with things.
Just too aggressive.
Yeah. And I've always been known for being like a really patient,
chill guy.
Yeah.
I see. So, yeah, it really seems like you are sincere about pretty much all of this, man. I really appreciate.
I appreciate you talking to me because like actually this is, like I was ready to like just go to jail just for showing up, but also at the same time I was like, maybe I'll talk to somebody.
And you know what? I don't think that just coming down on someone even harder when they're already down in the dumps really fixes anything. I think productive conversations do. So with this whole kid protector thing, I really do. Have there been certain people like, because it seemed with Telegram, you're very adamant that somebody's going to try to mess with her, somebody's going to try to do wrong by her. How often have you come across people on Telegram who would be into people her age?
Dude, way too many.
Okay.
Like to the point where like I became a mod on one of our like groups.
So they were in this group.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, so we were part of a group. It was like just like a bunch of different kinks. So like there was like furries in there. Whatever, just a bunch of different.
Yeah, you open up the floodgates, all the people come in.
Like,
yeah,
people were like posting stuff, and they're like, we'd have to take something down. Like, we're not letting you post this until we can, like, you can show us this person is legal age.
Oh, okay.
There'd be a lot of times where people would be like, "Oh, please DM me this," and then we'd have to like kick them from the group.
What were they asking for?
They were asking for the photos, and then they would say like really weird shit like, our nipples are like really puffy. I'm gonna pretend I don't know how old she is, like stuff like that.
How old were these girls?
I don't know. These are pictures they find from the internet. Usually it's like a picture from like Twitter or whatever, because a lot of people like post nudes on Twitter. Usually it's like pictures from there or whatever. And then every once in a while you'll get one where it's like a little concerning, and then we'll have to kick them from the group.
Were these like pictures, videos, both, or what are they? What are these? Okay.
But like usually if it was like, they were like saying like weird shit like that, it'd be pictures.
Okay. God, I was on WhatsApp at some point, and this is like a couple of years ago, but man, some guy started talking to me about like cheese pizza this, cheese pizza that, and I had no idea what it was. And then I kind of found out.
I have no clue.
You haven't seen people put the pizza emoji around?
No clue.
Okay. So have people like ever DM'd you, ask you to trade like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like they would be like, oh, like I saw that picture or that video you sent me of your girlfriend. Like her ass looks so nice. Let me send you stuff.
Yeah. Has that stuff always been what you were expecting or hoping for? As sometimes it's been.
I've had to like ignore people and like either block them or like they'll like get deleted eventually because like you just like once you report them and like they see like, oh, this person is like sent bad.
Oh, so you have reported some of this stuff?
Oh yeah, I have.
So how do you file? Like, what do you report it for?
So you just like I think like you click on it, it says like a report, and then like you report for I think or but like you you can tell them what you're reporting them for.
Abuse.
Yeah.
Got it.
So like, because I think on Telegram you're not technically supposed to send.
Right.
I think it goes against the term and agreement. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But like, yeah, you can report them, or child endangerment's another one you can report them for.
Okay. So there's some people that have sent, and again, it's not your video, it's not your fault, but there's been some people that have sent some child stuff on there.
Yeah, like there was a guy who created an account. I think it was like Dr. CP or something.
Oh.
And we had to get rid of him because like, yeah, and because he would post like, he's like, no, they're 18, and then he'd like DM me for better stuff. No, that's fair. It's cold.
Well, no, I'm not cold. It's just like 300 pounds are just all scrunching in there right now.
There's no way you're 300 pounds.
I'm 320 pounds.
I'm down to 230. I've lost 35 pounds.
Well, nice, man.
When I got hit, I dislocated my hip, fractured my ankle, so like you can kind of hear it. Like,
oh yeah, yeah.
And then the right side of my shoulder, the tendon's torn, and yeah, I'm gonna put on a gut.
Oh yeah, makes sense. So what was Dr. CP trying to post? So he was in that group.
He was trying to give people like actual child.
Okay.
Like actual stuff. Yeah, so we just had to report him and like get rid of him from the group.
Okay.
Because he would like go and like he'd post like questionable, like it could be an adult,
Mhm.
but we're not too sure. And then he'd be like, oh, my real stuff, DM me. And,
I see.
And we're against like people like going into DMs. Like, I mean, I'm not in the group anymore. It got taken down.
Yeah. So you've mentioned you've also had to report people that have sent you that you didn't want to see.
Yeah, so they'll just show up as like deleted account and all this stuff will be gone.
Okay. So would they send like links to this, or was it just they put it
pictures?
Okay, so they would just throw it in the chat?
Yeah, they would just throw it in the chat.
Were these mostly like boys, girls, both, or?
Mostly girls. Yeah.
Okay. How did those pics make you feel?
Like gross. Like I was looking at something I shouldn't be.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I would feel like this part of my stomach in particular, like it just like it felt bubbly, like it like I was gonna throw up, kind of.
What did you feel any? So what makes you want to throw up about those pics? I mean, it's probably a good thing, but
well, so the Dr. CP guy, he was trying to post stuff that looked like they were like infants.
Really?
And like, obviously that's like about the age I was, and I was like just seeing that pop up, just kind of like, one, it put me into like a dark headspace where like I was thinking about what happened with me, and then also like I was just like, it just felt wrong. Like there was no way you could justify at all that person is consenting. So
Dr. CP, man, there's a chance maybe you've come across some producers. That's really who we'd want to go after. Mm-hmm. What race were these infants?
They were like yellowish, like brown, so probably
Asian or something, Asian or Southeast Asian or something.
I think the guy in the background wasn't speaking English.
Oh, okay. So this was a video.
This was one of the times it was a video, and so it had to have been like somewhere like either like in a different country or something. What
did it sound? Okay, so what was the guy doing to? And I know you don't condone it, obviously, but what was the guy doing to the infant?
And it wasn't like, oh, this is just like a midget or something.
Yeah, it was a baby. Do you know how long ago Dr. CP was up to this type of stuff?
Oh, dude, that's been like a year or so.
And this was on Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
So how many people like Dr. CP do you think you've come across on Telegram?
Dr. CP is the only one I've seen that like has like actual stuff. The rest of them, they just kind of are like, oh, here's a skinny girl, and like, oh, I'm living my fantasy.
Okay. Yeah. So you're an IT guy, right?
I am.
Okay. So obviously, I'm sure, you can't really help coming across them like Dr. CP. I mean, it's like getting carjacked, You don't want to get carjacked. You don't put yourself, but sometimes, there's just other people in the world that'll just you for no reason. It just happens, right? Like I just got carjacked a couple weeks ago. Someone broke my window, stole me. And you know what? I was around it. Doesn't mean I'm a carjacker, but I was in that situation, right?
Somebody actually tried to steal my catalytic converter, so my car is loud. They couldn't get it off all the way. Yeah.
But so this is what I'm going to ask about it. So I'm obviously, I don't know technology. I'm not going to pretend I do, but basically I'm good at absorbing info and relaying it. And I have people around me that are pretty good at technology. Are you familiar with megalinks?
No clue.
Are you sure? What do you think I'm talking about when I say megalinks?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, have people talked about link sharing and stuff on some of these groups before?
I mean, so we have like rules that say no posting links.
Oh, I believe that, but do people disregard those rules sometimes?
Yeah, but they get taken down by the bot.
Okay. So has there ever been a link clicked on like out of just not knowing what it was or curiosity or something like that, or just trying to see what's going on? You're a mod, you're investigating stuff. Has there ever been like a link clicked on that some posted on Telegram before?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like it didn't lead to like, anything like outside of like an OnlyFans or something.
Okay. What did show on the link?
It would quite literally just be like, oh, subscribe to my OnlyFans for more like.
Right. Yeah. Right. Okay. So basically, going through some of the messages with Ariel, I'll just call her that. It's just her name on Instagram.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But obviously she's not a real person, but I'm just saying, was there any talk between the two of y'all besides?
I'm trying to remember. I think she like said like blue skies like where guys. I'm into women being younger than me, but I'm not really into women being
that young.
Yeah. Compared to me. And I was like, yeah, but I don't act on anything.
Yeah.
But I think that was like pretty much it. No, there was. I brought up the fact that some guys will like try to get her to do stuff with pets.
Right.
I remember that.
Right. So I saw also a message too about, and I'm not saying that you're here for, but a message too about saying that you would teach her how.
I probably said that.
Okay.
I don't remember if I did.
Okay. What can you remember about asking her or just saying we can do stuff together?
I remember if I was like being that kind of person at the time.
I mean, it's internet talk. I mean, it's not exactly foreign, but
no, but I'm like, I don't remember like how, because this is like what like from Instagram. That was like over like a week or two ago. Yeah, and I've like since then like kind of like pulled myself out of the depression I was from the breakup. So I don't remember like what I did say.
I'm not gonna read this whole thing here, man. But
no.
Like, I mean, this is obviously the Jason Single account, Marine. How'd you come with the name Marine Jiffy?
So when I was I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu when I was younger as a way to kind of like give myself self-discipline.
Yeah.
And the guy misheard my name.
Yeah.
So he called me Jiffy.
Okay. Jeez. So, like, how good on your end? It says like how good.
Yep.
Stuff like that. I want to show you what pleasure is, and I want to teach you. I want you so bad. Stuff like that.
Yep.
Ring a bell some?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not denying.
No. I you don't seem like the type to.
Like I said, I forgot that I said that, but I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if I was like being
just in a certain mode. Mm-hmm. So, what was this talk about? Animals and guys?
Yeah. So, on Telegram, like there are guys that try to get try to get you to do stuff. And I honestly, this is where like me not being in that relationship is actually a really good thing. But like when I met my ex-girlfriend, before I started dating her dog. And
what the? How'd you find that out?
She video called me and and showed me, and I was like, okay. And so it happened, and she still does it. And the reason I know she still does it is because she called me to brag about the fact that her boyfriend doesn't know that she does it.
Has she? So she's shown you on FaceTime or whatever it
She
was
has,
with.
yeah. We used to call on Discord.
Okay.
And she would do that. She was a little Yorkie, and he would just like, she would touch herself, doing it to her, and not gonna lie, like I was into it, but also I was just like into any that would like keep her from like just leaving me.
Yeah, it's basically
And
whatever she likes. So suddenly, I have a friend. I have a friend Pablo who is totally in love, and they're married. Actually, have a kid on the way, and he totally didn't like Korean barbecue before we started dating her. But now he's like, "Oh, I'll go to Korean barbecue as long as she's there." It's like, all right, dude. I mean, I get it, but that makes sense. So that was talked about with. That was talked about with Ariel, this dog type of stuff.
I think I did.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't remember if I like. I don't know if I tried to encourage her to do it or if I just told her that it happened. I'm not sure like how far apart I was from like just like getting over the fact that I'm like losing this person. Like I don't, and like trying to find like a replacement or something.
So where does your ex live now? Is she in this area?
No. She's in Wisconsin. She left me for a mechanic.
And that's the dog. So what's her actual name?
Kylie.
Kylie.
Mm.
Where in Wisconsin is she from?
Well, I went to the Madison airport whenever I went to go to see her. So around that area, when I first met her, like years ago, I was like freshly like divorced. She told me she lived in Texas.
So how'd you meet her in Wisconsin?
I go and I start talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking on Discord. She refused to show me her face. Refused to talk.
But you met her in person, right?
This isn't until after.
Okay.
So basically, I find out she's been catfishing me.
Yeah.
And she's been sending me pictures of this Asian woman.
Yeah.
And I tell her, I'm like, look, I know this isn't you. I found your photos on Pinterest.
Ooh.
I still will love you no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fully committed to you. There's only one thing that will make me not want to be with you, and that is if you're lying to me about your age. And she blocked me. She adds me back a year later, and she says, you don't have to worry about my age anymore. And she starts talking to me, and I had like just got out of another. She comes back every time I get out of a relationship.
She just knows.
She just knows. Yeah. Actually.
Yeah.
And so she adds me back, and I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? And so she shows me her ID, and I was like, but that could be faked. I've seen that happen before. And then she had her sister go and talk to me as well. But yeah, so they live in Wisconsin. I think east is the coast we're on, so like northwest of Madison.
Okay. Got it. What's her last name?
McEwen.
Yep. Got it. So she showed you her dog.
Yes.
There was some talk. Did you ever send a video of that to Ariel, or no? Or did you unsend one? Or
I don't think I sent one.
Okay. How many people have you sent a video like that to of her doing that?
I've sent there was a lot back when we were in that Telegram group.
That basically you would take...
So different Telegram group, but yes.
So you would take Kylie's videos of her doing that and kind of just show people?
Yeah, with her permission.
Okay, fair enough. Got it. Okay.
She liked male attention. She wanted people to see her doing things, so yeah.
So is this Yorkie still alive?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
I have no clue. I know. I'll put it this way: she's just lost like 2 dogs. Her grandma just died. Her mom has brain bleeding. And I'm pretty sure her mom's about to kick her out.
So how old would Kylie be now?
She should be 20.
Okay. So yeah, man, I mean, because what Kylie's doing to that dog is kind of I'd say. I mean, you know, I guess it's one thing to kind of get off to it or whatever. I mean, that's just that's your taboo or kink, right?
No, honestly, at that point, like I kind of like have already like gone through especially like this is where like I'm really happy I met Jasper as a person. So I was playing video games, and you know, my ex joined me, and she started getting like yelling at me in the chat, and Jasper was like DM'd me, and she's like, you don't need to accept her doing this. And so I talked to Jasper, and I've only been talking to Jasper for like about a week now.
Yeah.
Since like whenever I blocked Ariel.
Yeah.
So yeah, so like we've been talking, and like I told her about all this stuff, and I was like, looking back, I should have been the person to like say this is not okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, and you're young enough to where you can learn. Like if you were a 50-year-old driving an ice cream truck around the elementary school, I wouldn't be as forgiving or wouldn't be as understanding.
No,
but
like yeah, I have actually been to one of these buildings before, but I actually was getting scammed by someone that said they were like someone from OnlyFans.
Dude,
yeah,
gotta verify better, man.
Yeah.
So how common would people sharing, I guess, stuff like Dr. CP, or like how common would people like that be?
I've only met Dr. CP only like interacted with him from him like sending me stuff. But like the dog site, there was like a whole group, and you can find people anywhere from like, if the dog's not okay with it, then I'm not okay with it type of people.
Yeah.
To people where it's like I would like really your stomach type stuff.
Like Yulin Dog Festival in China type people just cooking the dogs and whatever, or just even worse.
Or like you know, like you can tell the dog is not enjoying it.
Yeah.
It is like sickening. It's like watching.
Bad.
Yeah.
So have you been on the dark web before?
No.
No.
I have no clue how to even access that.
Yeah, same man. So, here's the thing. Have people hit you up before wanting to get child you? Or? Okay, so Dr. CP, did he not message you and try to hit you up?
So, you know, he asked me if I had anything like to trade. I was like, no.
Okay.
And, you know, I don't. And he's like, I only deal with, you know, like, you know, like at, you know, what I want. I'm like, okay. I think
so
I think he like,
why do you think he DM'd you?
because I was the mod.
The mod,
group,
yeah.
Probably like my name would be at the top.
So how many infant videos did he send?
I want to say 3.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like I said, it's been like probably like 6-7 months.
How did he do it? Did he send one, then wait a little bit, send another, or wait a little bit?
All at the same time.
Okay. Was it the same infant in each video?
I don't know. It was just like kind of like you click on one, you're like, oh, okay, this is the sound I want to see. So.
Okay. So you said it was a video of a guy baby. Mm-hmm. How long was that video?
Like maybe like 4 or 5 seconds.
Okay. So it's just continuous, just
like, you know, I don't know, just like shorter than like a TikTok.
Was the baby a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Okay. So it was like, was it?
I think so. I couldn't tell you.
Okay. So, how many people have hit you up just to trade before?
I mean, he's the only one to try to trade me like for child porn. Everybody else, trying to get my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it's like to the point where like I've, you know, like I said, I deleted Telegram you know, for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was just like nonstop notification, like, oh, your girlfriend's so hot, your girlfriend's so hot, your girlfriend's so hot. And because my girlfriend and I broke up, I was like, I don't want to get these notifications anymore.
Did you ever when was the first time you've come across child?
Yeah, probably Telegram.
Okay. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say it wasn't Dr. CP. That was the first time.
No, he was.
It didn't start at infants. You know, I don't think it was just 18-year-olds down to infants. I think people have shown you some, because basically what I'm seeing here with this 13-year-old Ariel, like I think the internet can damage a lot of people and make people do things they wouldn't usually do. Like I think if you never had Telegram, you would never be here right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, absolutely.
But what I think has happened is whether it's been underage people on Discord or underage people on Instagram or just online, maybe you haven't come across CP traders, but have younger ladies under 18, have they tried to show their bodies to you online before?
I've been catfished. I don't even want to admit to this because my dad had to convince me not to kill myself after, but I'll just tell you because I've been telling you everything. About 2 weeks after me and my ex-wife split up, I matched with a girl on Boo, and Boo is just another version of Tinder, basically. Yeah. You know, when you're a single guy, you download everything.
Right. Yeah, I know. I've been there.
Yeah, she told me she was 23, so I was like, okay, are you cool with being older than me?
Yeah.
I was 22 at
right.
the time. She said yes, and she told me to come pick her up, and I go to pick her up, and she wouldn't let me turn the lights on or anything. And so like we go and we get Taco Bell, and she started making moves, and so I did stuff, and then she like stopped talking to me for probably a couple of months.
How far did she take it with you?
We like full on did it. Yeah.
Okay.
And so anyway, she's like not replying to any of my texts. Well, here she lied to me about her age. She was actually 12, and her mom took away her phone. And the way I found out was I kept like searching like Facebook, and I'm like, I can't find her anywhere. And then eventually I found one that said happy 12th birthday, Abigail. And I saw it, and I ended up DMing her mom on Facebook and being like, like this happened. I was like, whatever. And then I ended up telling my dad, I was like, I'm so disgusted. I just did the worst thing that I could have ever imagined myself doing. And that's what I tried to...
Was this back in Ohio?
No, that was down here. She lived in, I can't remember. I just remember it was like a 3-hour drive for me to like come pick her up.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that Boo, it's like Boo, like a ghost?
Yeah, it's literally Boo like a ghost. I think they've stepped up because I only match with like 40-year-old women.
Yeah, there you go.
Which is fine.
So how long were y'all talking before y'all met up?
Like literally same night. Like she said, "Hey, let's meet up," and I was like, "Okay, sure." And I just drove down there. So
did y'all like? So what app did y'all talk on after Boo? Like
we just talked on Boo.
Talked on Boo. Mm-hmm. So how many days did y'all talk for in total?
Literally, it was like I matched with her, and then the next day I drove down there.
Okay.
And I didn't think anything of it because literally like maybe like a week or whatever before I had matched with some lady named Summer who is in her she's like 47. Mm-hmm. And she, I showed up and she was in lingerie. I meet her, she had fake tits, fake ass, whatever, and there's a big black dude like just with a camera, and we shot. But I couldn't get hard because I told you I'm not a I need like some sort of connection.
Right.
And,
how were you able to get hard with Abigail then?
We talked for about like 3 or 4 hours before we actually...
What did y'all talk about?
We just listened to music and we talked about life, and I told her, I was like, I basically told her like about like how rough my life was, and she told me about how rough her life was. What
are some details she gave about how rough her life was?
So basically her mom and her dad are divorced, and her stepdad would abuse her when she was younger. Or, she said when she was younger, now I'm thinking about it, probably was like right then.
Yeah.
She was using me as an escape. She did ask me to like take her home, but I never took her home. I was like, that's too far and I got to be at work in the...
Wait, so you picked her up, you drove 3 hours, picked her up, then didn't take her home. Where'd you pick her up from?
I picked her up from her house. Like I pulled in her driveway, she got in the car. And then I didn't think anything of it because, she went through the front door.
Yeah.
Who sneaks out of the house using the front door?
Right.
Took her to Taco Bell, and then we went to. Sorry, I'm getting cold. What's that place called? I think it's called Lighthouse Point or something like that. I don't know. I'm not from here.
Did you come back to Spotsy or to Stafford with her or no?
No. We didn't go more than like 15 minutes away from her house. Yeah.
Lighthouse Point.
I think so. I don't know. It was just like there was a dock there. I pulled a blanket out and we like laid under the stars. So
Yeah, makes sense. Well, that's beautiful, man. So yeah, so her stepdad. Do you think she was telling the truth about her stepdad abusing her?
I do.
Okay, so you are a protector of kids. I really believe that. I mean, you're sincere about it.
Yeah, but I fucked up too much, so I can't even like say that I am.
But your intent is to be that, right?
I want to be.
So, dude, you have a chance to redeem yourself right now, man. I mean, if you had a chance to save a child from being abused, would you do it?
Yeah. I don't remember her last name, but her name is Abigail, and I remember that she did reach out to me on Snapchat at one point.
Okay. Well, you found her mom on Facebook. What was the mom's name?
This is so long ago. I don't remember.
This was this year, right?
No.
Oh, yeah, a few
years ago. I don't remember her name, and because my Facebook was linked to Instagram, I don't have any of those messages. Otherwise, I'd probably just give them to you.
Well, what city did you go to? So we need to find who the stepdad is. Do you understand that?
I get that. It is too.
Did you go to?
Let me
Okay.
pull up Google Maps.
All right. Did you go down 95, 64, or?
So. All right, so we're here, and she lived. Which one was it? It was one of the. Oh, is it this one? It might have been this one.
Piney Point Lighthouse.
I think this is it right here. And she lived not far.
Do you mind if I film this?
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right.
Yeah, she lives somewhere off of this road, and yeah, she told me her stepdad abused her, and then the last thing I ever heard from her is she ended up having to move, and I don't know where she moved to. I'm trying to see if like any of these jog my memory. Sorry. None of these jog my memory. I'm sorry. I wish I could be better help, but
no, you're good, man.
She ended up moving, and basically it was her, and she had like some younger, like maybe siblings or cousins. I'm not sure which. But yeah, I just remember she doesn't live there anymore.
Was this in Virginia or Maryland? This was in Virginia.
Virginia. So maybe I have the wrong place. Because I didn't leave Virginia.
What? Wait.
So I'm gonna see like if I can find. What was her last name?
Oh yeah, this isn't this was in Maryland here.
Okay, so it's not there then. What would her last name be? Yeah, sorry. No. People. I can, if I see her face, I can tell you who it is, and maybe you might be able to help her. City. I don't know what the city is.
Well, let's try to do this. Y'all said y'all talked for 4 hours before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so What details did she give you about her personal life besides her stepdad abusing her? I mean, we could try to find her by school or by anything. What did she say about stuff like that?
I have no clue. It was just kind of one of those moments I wanted to erase from my life.
Just try our best to remember, like anything with school or even certain electives she maybe took at school, like classes or anything like that you can recall, if she brought that up.
No, I just remember she would ride the bus, but
Okay. What about the bus did she tell you?
she just told me that she hated how crowded the bus was.
Okay. So she are you just I mean, I really, if you don't remember, like, just tell me. But did she actually talk to you about the bus, or are you just leading, or are you just trying to tell me something just to satisfy me?
She did. She told me like she hated riding on the bus.
How does she describe the bus, if you can remember?
Just packed full of people. She didn't like groups of people.
Okay.
Yeah, but mostly because like I was talking to her about high school and how I didn't go to a traditional high school, and I was like, my dad like would drive me to to the college campus, and she's like, oh, my dad would make me take the bus.
How much of this? So y'all talked about life for 4 hours before y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she like begged me not to drop her back off because she said that her parents were still home. And I was like, I have work. I can't justify this.
What did she say? So you said she didn't want you to drop her off because her parents were still home?
Yeah, she said that her dad would beat her. I ended up dropping her off, and then she said that her sister ratted her out, and then radio silence from there.
I see. So, got it. And then that's when you DM mom or something like that?
Yeah. And
what was mom's response to you?
I just remember her saying thank you for telling her. But
okay.
She was like, "No, thank you for telling me."
Okay.
I told her, I was like, I don't want. Basically, like I told her, I was like, "Hey, this happened. I was actively in the Marine Corps when this happened.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't want anything bad to come to me, because I found her on found her post on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to remember her last name.
So, did Abigail ever send photos at all?
No, never.
Okay.
Yeah. We just did the thing, and then
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think there's kind of a pattern of basically finding yourself in situations with young people. So with your sister Sophie, did she ever try to get curious with you and try to, like, maybe did your mom like misconstrue things between the two of y'all?
My mom found a diary that my sister had wrote
okay.
about how she was jealous of my ex-wife. Right?
I see.
And my ex-wife, she was really confused because, she's like, well, we brought Sophie with us pretty much everywhere, like whenever we did hang out, because I didn't start hanging out with my mom again until I started dating my ex.
Right.
And, my mom found a diary about my sister talking about, how she wanted to kill herself, and she was like, I hate Rain. She did it all. Rain's my ex-wife's name.
Mm-hmm.
But she was like, yeah, I hate Rain. I want Jason, and my mom went and took that and used that as evidence, even though.
Did Sophie ever, have there been times where you have had to push Sophie off of you because she was trying to come on to you or anything like that?
When I was younger, my sister Rosanna, she's only 2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Her and I used to do stuff, but we were both abused by the same person.
So that's all you knew.
Yeah, and so her and I would share a bed, and we would say you can do whatever you want to me, and whatever, and that's what we would do. But
just experimenting.
We were 7 or 8.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then we never did it again when we got older.
So there's very few people. There's very few people who want to be with an underage kid because they want to show them a good consensual experience before someone comes and kidnaps them and they're never seen again.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have the situation with Abigail. We have an accusation with your sister. We have these messages to Ariel. So truthfully, I mean, at this point, you're just going to be honest with me. I mean, there's nothing else you're going to tell me but honesty. I mean,
Yeah,
so
like literally, you ask me any question, I'll answer it.
so what were you hoping to show Ariel tonight? Because nobody rushes out of their house for movie.
No.
I mean,
actually, it was quite literally just like I just got that call, and she said she was alone, and I was sitting there fighting. I was like, what do I do? And then when I started to get closer, and I was like, I'm just gonna be the best person I can be.
let me ask you this: did you have a moment of weakness tonight?
When I first was sitting at the house, yes.
Okay.
The moment the closer and closer I got, the more and more I was like.
Was any? I mean, just honestly, I mean, I'm not mad at you, obviously.
Yeah,
but was it on your mind with this?
Like I said, as soon as I got in my car, and I was like, no. I think you can see that in like my texts. Like, I go from like, oh yeah, to like, I'm scared, and I don't really like.
I think there's a difference. I think being scared and having can be two things that are both true. I think being scared isn't going to exactly prevent you from it. I think you'd be scared will also do it. So like, if she did answer the door and she was home alone, what are the chances that you could have gone down?
I like I said, I want to call Jasper. I already told her I was going to be down here. I have my location on Snapchat on everything.
I think that's more of an but you didn't tell her her age though. So I think I think the Jasper thing's more of an insurance policy in case something like this happened.
Yeah,
which I'm not mad. I mean, you're 24. You're a smart dude, obviously.
I don't.
But what are the chances that something could have happened if you and Ariel were together tonight?
If she made a move, possibly, yeah. I think it probably would have happened.
What would have happened? I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge, dude.
It'd have to be like she's like blatantly like trying something.
So even potentially, and I'm just asking.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Did you?
Because I didn't plan on it. There was, like I said, when I went to leave my house, I was like, oh, and I was like, no, like
okay.
Like I show you like normally I would carry one in here.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So basically, you'd only have tonight if Ariel's the one making the move.
Yeah, and even then, I'm just like, I am bringing. I can't do that.
Okay, so what could have happened then?
I mean, I think it could still have happened. It would have been me fighting my willpower at that point.
And dude, it's normal for a guy, especially out of a relationship, to have a moment of weakness, dude. When I'm not saying it was with an underage kid,
no,
but I'm not saying it was with an underage kid, but I'm not saying it was with an underage kid, but dude, as soon as me and my girlfriend split off, dude, the first chick that gave me attention, I went up to Illinois, man, and I just,
yeah,
I'm not going to put, I'm actually not going to put too much of her business out there, but, or say too much, but, man, she was but long story with that. God, I don't even want to get into it. But true story. Yeah. I shouldn't have even said that. But you're being open with me. It's only fair, man. But yeah, dude, I've been there. You're just in the mode, and you think it's just an escape from everything, but it's really not.
No, and that's the other thing is like, my goal is never like when I talk to anyone. My goal is not to have. Like I would rather be in like a strong, healthy relationship. I just have a bad. I'm really bad at picking like what this one chick I'm talking to that like I told my friends to beat me up if I talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
She's 21, but her username on like Fortnite and everything is I carve my skin.
Shit.
I don't have a single tattoo on my body. She's covered them head to toe, and she's like nothing but red flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't get involved with that.
No.
It's not going to lead anywhere good.
No.
Jeez. So, sorry. So I wanted to kind of touch back on Abigail, man. If she told you about her bus stuff, she talked about her dad abusing her, talked about how the bus was crowded, talked about school stuff, and clearly being next to someone. I mean, you grew up with 8 siblings.
Yeah.
You know what a kid looks like. I mean, I'm not saying that when she hit you up on the app, you knew as a 12-year-old. That's not fair to expect out of you. But
Like I said, it was completely dark. This is like happening at like 2:00 in the morning.
I think you had another moment like this with her.
Yes, but like I said,
Okay.
it wasn't me trying to protect her though, because I didn't know what her age was.
I understand that, but I think what happened is at some point before she found out she was not of age because she told you about her bus, she told you about the abuse of her dad.
So we hung out for a while after as well.
Okay.
That's when she started to get into like the bus and stuff. She told me abuse stuff prior to that, but I think she was just trying to relate because she was like asking like, "Oh, you're crazy to come down here at like 2 in the morning."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, I left at midnight, and you told me like, you didn't get off work till, like 10, and you wanted time to like shower and everything."
So when did you really find out she was probably not of age?
After she after she stopped responding to me, and I started like going and like just searching. I was like, "Where is she?" Because I was like, I felt like I really connected with her, and I was like, when I get emotionally attached to somebody, I want to be with that person, and
Well, that's the thing, man. Pretty much what I heard, like, I'm gonna really try to find who Abigail is, more so because her stepdad's doing something to her. But I would really, really, really like to know where she's actually from and her last name.
Yeah, I do you mind if we swap contact? Like if I give you
Yeah,
yeah. I'll give you mine or
just text me.
okay, what's your number? I'm terrible with names.
Gordon.
Like that?
Yep, flowers. Like flowers.
I bet I'll add flowers to it. But yeah, I 100% like I wouldn't mind like trying to find her, and then I think there is no. I don't think it matters anymore. There was somebody that I didn't do any stuff with, but she did come over to my house.
How old was she?
She was 16 at the time. She is of age now.
Right.
I also reached out to her mom. I made the mistake of, this is I was actively in a poly relationship.
Yeah.
And my poly partner, she had locked her cat in my hot attic and didn't tell me. I came home one day after work and I could hear the cat like, whatever. And so I told them I didn't want them in my house anymore. And so I asked this, another girl I met on Boo. I asked her that, I was like, "Hey, can you please like watch my house while I go to work?"
Yeah.
I go to work and I get a call from the sheriff's department that I need to return their cat to them. And I explained the situation that, they locked the cat in the attic and that I don't think they're fit to own a pet.
Yeah.
And then my poly partner, she's over here like, like, "Oh, you had a 16-year-old. I'm like, "What?" And I was like, and basically her mom also, I think I can find her on.
Oh. I don't want your around everywhere.
Oh yeah, beautiful. I kind of got mail from.
Yeah, let me just.
Put it back together.
Yeah. Don't want that getting out there.
I'm pretty. No, I wouldn't be able to find her, but I came across her a couple years later because it's also 2 years ago. I came across her on here because she has a baby and she uses him for TikTok clout. But I had messaged her mom and I, explained the situation to her. I was like, "Hey, I asked your daughter to watch my house," and she's like, "Yep, you're." She's like, "I know who you are," and I was like, "Oh, you do?" And she's like, "Yep." She told me that you were you went to her high school and that you were in ROTC.
Yeah.
I was like, "That is not the truth." I'm pretty sure it's spelled Juliana. But she also might have blocked me because she got mad about me telling her mom. I was like, I'm not gonna like have you enter my house and lie to me. What is this for? I don't know.
Do you want to go into your Telegram real quick?
Yeah. Oh, it's gross.
Smoky Mokey.
She's she's an OnlyFans girl that I talked to.
Okay. Can you
Yes, I'll show you. This was me like kind of like showing her because she asked me for all the videos of my ex.
Oh, okay.
Before I deleted them.
Those are the dog videos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then this is me like explaining trauma to her.
Can you scroll down some if you don't mind?
Yeah.
What is all that?
This is my ex whenever we first started talking years ago, and
How old was she years ago?
like this is the first time we broke up.
So how old was she?
She was 17, and then she's 20 now.
So those are videos of a 17-year-old.
And like,
okay. Can you just hold on? Can you go back to this other chat if you don't mind?
Yeah. Which one?
Who? Lupine lover.
She's a seller
Of
yes.
Of what?
This was the dog kink stuff, and then
can you go up some a little bit? Oh, scroll down some.
Yeah, this was my girlfriend and her dog. And then she was like, selling me stuff, and then I guess I'll show you. I ended up going to, I don't know if I should right now because I started to realize I was doing bad things.
Yeah.
And that was just the other day. Here's what the groups.
Kitty Club.
What?
Kitty Club, is that a bestiality group?
Where do you see that? Oh, naughty.
Yeah. What's please say please?
Yeah, this is basically people talking about about it. But most of them are like they're like using fake stuff.
And what's the one? I'm Red Bull. Who's that?
That was him asking for pictures of my ex.
Okay. Can you go back to his chats, please? Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
can you scroll up some? Thinking about about the dogs. Okay. Who's R right there?
Where?
R with the lock chat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's like reaching out and he's like asking me for stuff, but this I'm at that point where I'm no longer giving stuff out and
right.
Would you do me a favor?
Yeah.
And it's been really hard for me to delete these off my phone. Can I delete all of my ex's photos like in front of you and like wipe the history of her?
Well, where do you have? Well, before that, where do you? Oh, here, hold on. Where do you have your ex's? Where do you have the ex's photos stored?
Literally just on my phone.
Okay.
I would like to just not be with her.
So I do want to do that. Is there any the Dr. CP? Is there anything he sent you on the phone right now?
No, there's not. I can literally go through everything if you really want. Literally just
man.
Stuff I downloaded from X.
You're good. So how many photos do you think you have of your ex right now on there?
424.
How many of them are from when she's 17?
I have no clue because I've just
Okay. Well.
Oh.
I think we're loitering here. I would put the phone up for now. I don't want them here. Just put it. I would just put it up.
Yeah.
The hell do they want?
Yeah.
are you guys tonight?
How's it going, sir?
Doing pretty good. I'm Deputy Austin, Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Office. One of you guys, Jason?
Yeah, that's me.
Zirkle? Okay. So, can you explain to me what's going on, Jason? Well, actually, you know what? First, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Yep.
What's up, guys? This is Jason Zirkle of Stafford County, Virginia. Came to Spotsylvania County to go meet who he thought was a 13-year-old girl for very into bestiality. Received infant pornography, admitted to a real 12-year-old victim. Has a child of a 17-year-old. I know it's not like the youngest of the young that he used to date on his phone and distributes it to people. Is that 17-year-old? Is that Kylie? Whatever her last name was. Okay. Gave me her name and everything, and also has videos of her dog. This guy's up, dude. So like one of bad. You did a good job, Bubba. No, keep going. Dude, this guy was bad. Like, received baby. This place.
Is this your stuff here?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the chats, and that's his phone right there.
I actually appreciate it.
We appreciate you, man.
Like I said, I've been doing better, so I'm gonna just keep doing better.
That's the way, man.
Yeah.
If you had a chance to delete the underage phone, would you do it?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.